Aloha, and welcome to Communication 250, the introduction to video production. My name's Tom Galley, and I'm going to be your host, your guide, your instructor for the next 15 weeks. The intro class, Com 250, is, in my mind, more a class about storytelling than it is about technology. Now, we're using video to tell stories, so of course there's going to be some technology. We can't get away from it completely, but the focus for the semester is going to be on storytelling. Your grade, the majority of it, is going to come from 5 projects that you work on. And we'll talk about those at length as we move into the semester. But you will actually be making 5 different videos. So if you've got a YouTube channel, or you're hoping to be famous on TikTok, or if you're just looking to put together a demo reel or have a good time, this will be a fantastic opportunity for you. You're going to have some fantastic tools. You've got access to some great editing equipment and some nice spaces here. In fact, let me show you what we've got to offer. Welcome to my world. This hallway pretty much defines the limits of my day-to-day activity. Take a minute when you've got time and take a look at all the photographs down the wall. These are actually student work. We try to rotate the photos, although we're a couple of years behind on that, but who knows? Take the photography class. Your artwork might end up here for inspiration for future generations and parents and custodians and such. Anyway, my office you've already seen. Let's take a look right across the hall here at our general purpose classroom. This beautiful space is IBAN 110. We use this room for just about everything. It's a lovely empty space, which makes it great both for holding shoots and playing bumper chairs. We have 3 different roll-down backdrops here: chroma key green, photo gray, seamless white, that you can use as part of your productions if you need them. The sound system in here is amazing. We've got a couple of big subwoofers with their own amplifier, nice field speakers. You can really shake the rafters in this place. And of course, we've got a pretty decent projector and a screen. So we use this for screenings, we use this for class, and again, we use this for productions. This space is available to you for doing your own projects, so keep that in mind. Let's see what else we have. Now for the intro class, we'll spend a fair bit of time in that classroom, but if we're not in there and we're not outside shooting, we'll be right in here in the computer lab. We run Apple iMac computers in here. All of them have the latest versions of the Adobe software. You'll be editing in Adobe Premiere during this semester for the Intro to Production class, but all of the Adobe software is on here. There are a couple of cool things about this classroom, about this computer lab, one of which is you, as a communications student, have access to this room 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's right. If it's 3 o'clock on a Saturday morning and you decide you want to do some editing or work on a paper, call security. They will let you in, and you can work in this fantastic space whenever it's convenient for you. Also, one of the little-known secrets here is we have a recording booth next door. It's small, but let's take a look. This is a small little space, but it's set up with a fantastic digital audio workstation. You've got beautiful reference speakers, 2 screens to work with. I use this space to edit my podcasts, and there is a tiny little recording space right here as well, large enough for one person if you wanted to do singing or a single instrument. This is actually a nice underutilized little space that I would love to see get a little more traffic across this semester. One of the things that really does set this program apart is we have got nice toys and a lot of them. When I went to school, I shared 2 cameras with 20 other students and 2 editing bays. At the very start of the quarter, it was a quarter system, not semester, I mean, we were signing up to have a camera and to have time in edit bays. We had no idea what we were doing. Things are very different here. We've got lots of cameras, lots of microphones, well, yeah. Step on into the bat cave and let me show you. This room is where all the equipment lives when you're not using it. We have got so many cool things in here. We have video cameras for the introductory, intermediate, and advanced level classes. as well as microphones, audio recorders, lighting equipment, still cameras for the photography classes, spare parts for computers, tripods, light stands, mic stands, um, just so many toys. One thing you will not have a problem with while you're in this program is not having access to quality equipment. So for the introductory class, you'll start off with these little Canon camcorders. They're getting a little bit long in the tooth, but they're still really nice cameras. They produce a fantastic image, and they're very simple to use, which for the introductory class is fine. You can also, if you want to, work with your cell phones during this class. And again, we have microphones and tripods to go with these. If you come back for the intermediate class, the 300 level class, you'll be working with JVC industrial cameras. And should you stick with it all the way through and come back for the 400 level class to study digital filmmaking, we have some nice Sony FX6 cameras along with a variety of lenses for you to play with. And last, but certainly not least, we come to the most fantastic door on the entire campus. This marks the entrance to Radio CUH, our very own online radio station. Radio CUH is our online radio station. We stream 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and have been doing so nonstop since we first launched in 2011. Our inventory of songs is over 100,000, and we get more every single week. You can come in, it's just a little bit of training, and share your musical taste with people all around the world. We support up to 100 concurrent listeners, and if we ever get popular, all it costs is a little money to do better than that. So now you have a little bit of a feeling, at least, about what the environment is like, maybe about what I'm like, what the semester's going to be like. If you ever need help with anything, if you ever have any questions, whether or not they're directly related to the class or your projects or, just life in general, I have some pretty good opinions about quality eateries in the area as well. You know where to find me. If I'm in there, my door's open, walk in anytime. We're going to have a great semester, and I look forward to seeing you soon.